Good morning. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 1514 West 205th Street in Torrance area, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line here on the property. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set through our office. So I am going to be performing my examination today from this 4-inch cleanout access I found here back near the laundry area here at the center of the structure. Down in this little dirt well area, you'll see this 4-inch cleanout sticking up. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to run out underneath these steps out into the driveway area, turn 90 degrees and run straight out down to the street into the driveway. Go ahead and get the horizontal pipe here. Now we're going to push through about 15 feet of the original cast iron drain piping here to get to the upper end of the actual main sewer line. It starts right here where this vitrified clay piping begins. So this basically is the beginning of the main sewer line. And we're going to push out a couple of feet and then turn to the right, basically run down about the center of the driveway. So right here you see we've got I think there's a cracked and shifted section of pipe here. What this is the fitting that makes that turn. And it does look like it is broken. It's not a major break. It doesn't appear to be affecting the system, but it is certainly something that would justify a repair recommendation, though not really urgent in this case. But we'll go ahead and track and locate that out here before we finish. Alright, so make that turn, and now we're running straight out under the middle of the driveway down towards the street. Now these vitrified clay pipe materials, they are expected to have a long service life. These pipes are made out of essentially an earth material or a natural material, so they're not expected really to deteriorate underground necessarily, but they can be brittle and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. So really what we're looking for are any significant cracks or breaks, significant offsets or separations at these joints or pipe section connections, anything that would be considered as a compromise to the integrity of the line. So far, with the exception of that first cracked and shifted area, we're in pretty good shape. No evidence of really any root intrusion to speak of. Haven't found any other significant cracks or breaks, anything of that nature. It looks like there may be some stress cracking here in this fitting as well as you look on the bottom and left side of the pipe. This is where a second line drops in here from the front of the structure. It just comes out underneath the parking area and drops directly down into this primary branch. Focusing on these connection areas here. Pretty good shape. Alright, so here we're down near the bottom of the driveway, about the sidewalk area. We're increasing from a 4-inch diameter clay pipe into the 6-inch diameter clay pipe. This is going to continue and take us out to our public sewer here near the middle of the street. Looks like before we get to the street, before the curb face, we're going to jog over to the right here a bit. Definitely seeing more cracks in these fittings. This is an elbow fitting. You typically see a smooth bend there, and you see on the left side there's some cracking there. So definitely some stress on the pipe in some areas. Again, these cracks aren't really affecting the function of the system, so there's not a real urgency in starting to, say, dig up and fix and do a bunch of repairs, but certainly some things that should be monitored for worsening down the road. If those cracks continue to shift or worsen or start allowing excessive soil into the line, we would at that point definitely need a repair. There are other options available. One could go ahead and be proactive and repair those areas before they get too bad, or there could potentially be some rehabilitation methods available, lining systems and such. But as far as function goes, everything's generally draining fine and in satisfactory condition in that way. So at this point, I don't have any real reasons to stress any importance on fixing these cracked areas, though there's no disadvantage in doing so. It could potentially avoid any future problems with the system, but for the time being, why there's draining. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination for today. Track and locate these areas just so we can get an idea of where they are, to include in the written report, which this video will be in. That written report will describe the final findings and recommendations, which include the maintenance recommendations. We do recommend that main sewer lines should be examined after any significant seismic activity, and that main sewer lines should be examined annually to monitor for changing conditions in the system. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.